All right, strap in, everyone. We're about to go deep, like Mariana Trench deep, into a subject most folks just glance at on their vitamin bottles and move on.
That's right. We're talking about zinc.
Zinc, the seemingly boring little mineral.
Oh, but it's anything BUT boring.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, zinc is practically the gateway to a whole hidden world of immune power.
A hidden world, huh?
Absolutely. You see, while everyone's out there chasing the latest immunity trends, they're completely missing the foundation, the bedrock of it all.
Okay, I'm listening. Lay it on me.
Imagine your body right this second as a fortress under constant siege.
A fortress, huh?
Yeah, a fortress. Viruses, bacteria, all these microscopic invaders trying to breach your walls every second of every day.
Okay, so we're under attack.
Constantly. And most folks, they're out there walking around with these flimsy, practically paper-thin defenses, totally oblivious to the arsenal they're missing.
And that's where zinc comes in.
Boom, you got it. Here's the intel, the classified info. Zinc, it's not just some passive little nutrient floating around doing nothing. It's the driving force behind your immune system's most elite warriors.
Elite warriors. I like the sound of that. Who are we talking about here?
We're talking about T cells, the hand-to-hand combatants of your immune system.
Right, the T cells.
Zinc supercharges those T cells, makes them able to seek and destroy invaders with unbelievable precision.
Hold up. Back up for a sec. Supercharged. What does that even mean? How's zinc actually doing that?
Okay, so think of it like this. Each immune cell has a very specific job, a vital role to play in the grand scheme of your defenses, right?
Right.
But without zinc, they're basically operating at half capacity, sluggish, almost blind. Zinc, it's like flipping a switch on their targeting system, like suddenly giving them a direct line to the enemy.
So zinc is like what? Weaponizing these T cells, turning them into these pinpoint accurate missiles.
Exactly, and the research backs this up big time. A 2017 study from, get this, the University of Helsinki found that supplementing with zinc could actually slash the duration of a cold by a third.
By a third? That's huge.
It is! Think about it. You get hit with that next bug, and instead of being down for the count, you're back on your feet in record time.
All thanks to zinc.
All thanks to zinc. It's pretty remarkable stuff.
Okay, you're definitely making me rethink this whole zinc thing. But let's talk about viruses for a minute. Those sneaky, shape-shifting little saboteurs. How does zinc hold up against those microscopic ninja?
Now this is where things get really interesting. Viruses, they're like parasitic hackers. They're constantly trying to hijack your cells, infiltrate your defenses, and just replicate like crazy.
Sounds kind of like a biodigital apocalypse waiting to happen.
It very well could be, if not for our friend zinc here.
Oh, how so?
See, zinc acts as a molecular disruptor, a saboteur at the cellular level. It directly messes with a virus's ability to do what viruses do. Replicate. Spread. Think of it like throwing a wrench in the gears of their entire operation.
So zinc is like setting up roadblocks, cutting off the enemy's supply lines, stopping them dead in their tracks.
Even better than that, picture this. Zinc atoms, these tiny but mighty warriors, they actually bind to the virus itself, blocking its ability to attach to your cells.
Whoa, hold on. So it's like a molecular standoff.
You got it. And guess who's winning?
Zinc.
Zinc.
Every time.
All right, so we've covered the fortresses and the warriors, but there's another piece to this immune puzzle we need to talk about. Inflammation.
Ah, inflammation. That's one of those buzzwords people throw around, but what's the real deal?
Okay, well, here's the thing. Inflammation, it's a double-edged sword, right?
Okay.
On the one hand, it's a crucial part of your immune response. It's your body's way of signaling that there's a problem, something that needs to be dealt with.
Right.
But here's the catch. If that inflammatory response isn't kept in check, it's like a wildfire raging out of control. It starts damaging your own tissues. And that can lead to all sorts of problems. Chronic pain, autoimmune diseases, you name it.
So it's like your body's defense system turning against itself.
Yeah.
Brutal.
It can be. But guess who steps in to regulate this whole chaotic mess?
Don't tell me. Zinc.
Zinc. Think of it as the master conductor, harmonizing that inflammatory symphony, making sure it doesn't spiral out of control.
So on top of fighting off invaders, zinc's also keeping your own defenses from going rogue. That's pretty impressive.
It is. There was a study in 2014 out of Ohio State University, and they found that zinc significantly lowered inflammatory markers in people with chronic inflammation. We're talking about turning down the volume on that internal firestorm, restoring balance, preventing all that collateral damage.
Right. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Zinc seems to be involved in practically every aspect of immune function, from building up defenses to regulating responses. Is there anything this mineral can't do?
Well, there is one more piece of the puzzle we haven't touched on yet, and it might be the most overlooked but also the most crucial aspect of zinc's power.
Oh, now you've got me really intrigued. What's this hidden superpower we're about to unveil?
We're going to delve into the realm of healing, of regeneration.
Okay.
You see, zinc, it's not just about fending off the enemy, it's about rebuilding what's been damaged, restoring your body to peak fighting form.
All right, I'm hooked. I need to know more. How does zinc contribute to this whole rebuilding process?
Picture this. Your body is a battlefield, right? Constant skirmishes, wounds inflicted, tissues damaged.
Right.
Well, zinc is like the master engineer, the architect overseeing the whole reconstruction effort.
So zinc is like the foreman on the construction site, making sure everything gets rebuilt stronger, faster, better.
It's even more than that. Zinc is actually a crucial component in the production of collagen.
Collagen.
Yeah. Collagen, that's the building block of your skin, your tendons, ligaments, everything that holds you together.
Hold on. You're saying zinc is directly involved in creating the very fabric of my body.
You got it. And that's not all. Zinc is also crucial for cell division, the process by which your body creates new cells to replace the damaged ones. It's like having a constant supply of fresh troops ready to deploy to the front lines.
Oh, wow, this is blowing my mind. So zinc isn't just about defense, it's about rebuilding, regenerating, constantly upgrading your body's infrastructure.
Exactly. And the research is there to back it up. A 2018 study from the University of Queensland, they found that zinc actually sped up wound closure by a whopping 40%.
Seriously, 40%.
40%. Think about it. You get a cut, a scrape. Instead of it dragging on for days, it heals up faster, cleaner, with less scarring, all thanks to zinc.
It's like having a built-in repair crew, working around the clock to keep your body in top shape.
Precisely.
But I gotta ask, is there more? I have a feeling we're just scratching the surface here.
You're absolutely right. We've barely scratched the surface. We haven't even touched on zinc's impact on, well, your brain power, your cognitive function, your ability to think clearly, to focus, to remember.
Wait. You're telling me zinc is involved in brain function too?
Oh, yeah. Big time. And that's a whole other rabbit hole we're going to dive into.
All right, you've officially blown my mind. This is getting seriously interesting.
Oh, we're just getting started. Zinc, it's not just about physical strength. It's about mental acuity, maintaining that sharp, resilient mind. And the implications of that, well, they're pretty profound.
I can only imagine. Well, folks, we're about to head even deeper into the zinc rabbit hole. Stick with us. Things are about to get even more fascinating.
All right, so let's pick up where we left off, shall we? We were just starting to unravel the intricate tapestry of zinc's influence on the body, and now we're about to journey into the heart of its most astonishing capabilities.
You mentioned zinc's impact on brain power, and I gotta admit, that really piqued my curiosity. Most people, when they think of zinc, they think of immunity, not necessarily cognitive function.
And that's exactly why we're here, to unveil the hidden truths, the connections that most people completely miss. Because here's the thing. Your brain, that intricate network of neurons firing trillions of signals every second, it's a high-performance machine. It demands a constant supply of premium fuel.
Okay, I'm following you.
And one of the most crucial components of that fuel, you guessed it, is zinc.
All right, so lay it on me. How does zinc actually play a role in brain function? Is it like greasing the wheels, making those neurons fire faster?
It's far more profound than that. Zinc is intimately involved in the synthesis and regulation of neurotransmitters, those chemical messengers that allow brain cells to communicate with each other.
Right, neurotransmitters. Those are like the language of the brain, right?
Yeah.
It's signals that control everything from our mood, our memory, our ability to focus.
Precisely. And zinc plays a critical role in making sure those messages are transmitted clearly, efficiently, without interference. Imagine a vast communication network with signals crisscrossing at lightning speed. Zinc, it's like the master electrician, making sure the flow of information remains uninterrupted, powerful, precise.
So a zinc deficiency could actually lead to a communication breakdown in the brain. That's a little scary to think about.
It is, and the research really paints a compelling picture here. A 2020 study out of the University of Toronto, they found a direct correlation between higher zinc levels and lower depression scores. They also observed improved cognitive performance in individuals with optimal zinc intake.
So hold on, we're talking about potentially mitigating mood disorders, boosting cognitive function, all through zinc. That's pretty revolutionary stuff.
It challenges the conventional paradigm, doesn't it? But it gets even more fascinating. Zinc isn't just passively supporting brain function, it's actively involved in shaping the very structure of the brain, protecting it from damage, and promoting its long-term health and resilience.
Hold up, are you saying zinc can actually influence the architecture of the brain?
Yeah.
That sounds almost too good to be true.
The evidence is pretty compelling. Zinc, it's a crucial component in the formation and maintenance of the hippocampus.
The hippocampus.
Yeah, that's the region of the brain that's critical for learning and memory. And zinc also plays a protective role against oxidative stress, which is one of the main culprits in age-related cognitive decline.
So zinc is not just a nutrient, it's a brain architect, a shield against damage, a guardian of cognitive longevity.
You got it. And that's not even scratching the surface. We haven't even touched upon zinc's role in neuroplasticity.
Neuroplasticity.
Yes, the brain's remarkable ability to adapt, to rewire itself in response to new experiences and learning.
Right, neuroplasticity. It's like the brain's ability to upgrade its own software, to constantly evolve and improve.
Exactly. And zinc plays a vital role in facilitating this whole process.
Yeah.
It's like providing the raw materials for the brain to remodel itself, to forge new connections, to optimize its performance in response to, well, the demands of life.
This is blowing my mind. It's like zinc is giving the brain the tools it needs to constantly upgrade itself, to become more resilient, more adaptable, more powerful.
And the implications of that are truly profound. Imagine a world where cognitive decline is no longer an inevitability of aging, where we can maintain sharp minds well into our later years, where we can unlock the full potential of our cognitive ability.
That's a future I can definitely get behind. But you know what? We haven't even gotten to the most intriguing part yet. You mentioned something earlier about zinc and longevity.
Ah, yes. The ultimate quest. The pursuit of a long, vibrant, healthy lifespan. And you might be surprised to learn that zinc plays a pivotal role in this grand endeavor as well.
All right, now you've really got me hooked. How does zinc actually contribute to longevity? Is it like slowing down the aging process at a cellular level?
It's more about optimizing cellular function, ensuring that those trillions of cells that make up your body are operating at peak efficiency, resisting damage, replicating with precision.
So zinc is like the quality control manager, making sure those cells are running smoothly, maintaining their youthful vigor.
Think of it as a master conductor, orchestrating a symphony of cellular processes that all contribute to longevity.
Okay, I need specifics. How does zinc actually exert this influence at the cellular level?
One of the key mechanisms is through its antioxidant properties. You see, as we age, our cells are constantly bombarded by free radicals.
Free radicals.
Yeah, these unstable molecules that damage DNA, disrupt cellular function, and basically accelerate the aging process.
But free radicals are like the cellular terrorists, wreaking havoc and causing premature aging.
Exactly. And zinc acts as a powerful antioxidant, neutralizing those free radicals, protecting your cells from their damaging effects.
So zinc is like the cellular bodyguard, shielding our cells from those rogue molecules, keeping them useful and resilient.
You got it. But there's more. Zinc also plays a critical role in telomere maintenance.
Telomeres.
Telomeres. Those protective caps at the ends of your chromosomes, they're like the biological clocks of your cells.
Right, telomeres. Those are the ones that shorten as we age. Like the ticking countdown timer on our lifespan.
Precisely. And studies have shown that zinc can actually help slow down that telomere shortening, potentially extending the lifespan of your cells.
So zinc's not just protecting our cells from damage, it's actually slowing down the clicking of the biological clock.
And that's not all. Zinc also plays a role in DNA repair, making sure that any damage to your genetic code is swiftly and accurately repaired, preventing mutations that can lead to disease and accelerated aging.
This is incredible. It's like zinc is this multifaceted guardian of our cellular integrity, protecting our DNA, slowing down telomere shortening, and making sure our cells stay vibrant and healthy for as long as possible.
And the implications of that are profound. We're not just talking about living longer, we're talking about living better. Maintaining our vitality, our cognitive function, our overall well-being well into our later years.
This is a total paradigm shift in our understanding of aging. Zinc isn't just a nutrient, it's a key to unlocking the potential for a longer, healthier, more vibrant lifespan.
And that's precisely why we're here. To unveil these hidden truths, to empower you with the knowledge to take control of your health destiny.
I'm already feeling more empowered just from this conversation. But you know what? We haven't even touched upon the most crucial aspect yet. The question everyone's asking, How do we actually optimize our zinc levels? How do we unlock this incredible potential?
That's where the rubber meets the road, isn't it? And that's exactly what we're going to delve into in the next part of our deep dive.
Okay, so we've spent the last 2 parts of this deep dive really going deep into the hidden world of zinc. Uncovered its secrets, its power, its incredible potential to transform our health and well-being.
That's right.
But now we got to get down to the most important question.
The big one.
How do we actually harness this power? How do we optimize our zinc levels and unlock all these amazing benefits we've been talking about?
You're hitting on the million-dollar question right there. And as with most things in life, the answer isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of deal.
So what is it then?
It's about understanding the intricacies of zinc absorption, its bioavailability, and everyone's individual needs.
Okay, so it's not as easy as just popping a zinc supplement and calling it a day.
Not quite. First things first, we need to figure out our current zinc status.
Meaning,
are we deficient? Are we getting enough through our diet? A simple blood test can give you some valuable insights, but it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor or a healthcare professional to interpret those results and figure out the best course of action.
So step 1, get tested. Know where you stand. But then what? How do we actually start boosting those zinc levels? What are the most effective strategies?
Well, nature has been pretty generous in providing us with an abundance of zinc-rich foods. We've got the heavy hitters, the champions of zinc content.
Hit me with it.
Oysters, red meat, poultry.
The classics. But what about for the folks who prefer a more plant-based approach? Any good sources of zinc for vegetarians and vegans?
Oh, absolutely. Nature's got everyone covered. We've got pumpkin seeds, hemp seeds, lentils, chickpeas, beans. There's a whole diverse and delicious array to choose from.
So whether you're a meat eater or a plant lover, there's a zinc-rich option out there for you. But let's talk practicality for a minute. How do we actually incorporate these foods into our everyday lives? I mean, not everyone's going to be shucking oysters every day, right?
Right. It's about making conscious choices, integrating those zinc-rich foods into your meals and snacks. Add a handful of pumpkin seeds to your morning yogurt. Toss some chickpeas into your salad. Make a lentil soup for dinner. Small changes can make a big difference.
It's about being mindful, making those zinc-conscious choices throughout the day. But what about supplementation? When does that come into play?
Supplementation can be a valuable tool, especially if you're not getting enough zinc through diet alone. But it's important to choose a high-quality zinc supplement and to talk to your doctor to figure out the right dosage.
No zinc megadosing.
Definitely not. We're going for a balanced approach here, optimizing those levels safely and effectively.
Right, balanced approach.
And here's another crucial piece of the puzzle: absorption.
Oh.
Just because you ingest zinc doesn't mean your body's actually going to absorb and use it effectively.
Interesting. So there are things that can affect how well our bodies absorb zinc.
Absolutely. For example, consuming zinc with a meal that contains protein that can significantly enhance its bioavailability.
So no zinc supplements on an empty stomach.
Exactly. And there are certain compounds, like phytic acid, which is found in grains and legumes, that can actually inhibit zinc absorption.
Like Vega test.
Yeah. Soaking or sprouting those grains and legumes can help reduce their phytic acid content and improve zinc uptake.
So it's not just about what we eat, it's how we prepare our food that can impact those zinc levels.
You got it. And there's one more factor that often gets overlooked: stress.
Oh no, not stress.
Chronic stress can actually deplete your body's zinc stores.
Seriously. On top of everything else, stress is stealing our precious zinc.
It can definitely play a role. Managing stress through things like exercise, meditation, yoga, that can help preserve your zinc levels.
So it's like a multi-pronged approach then. Get tested, optimize your diet, maybe consider supplementation, boost absorption, manage stress. It's like a whole body zinc symphony we're trying to create here.
That's a great way to put it. And remember, it's not about perfection. It's about making gradual, sustainable changes that will support your overall health and immune function in the long run.
This has been an incredible deep dive, a real journey into the hidden depths of this remarkable mineral. We've uncovered its power, its versatility, its potential to truly transform our health and well-being.
It's been quite the adventure.
But like with any good adventure, this is just the beginning.
Oh, absolutely.
There's always more to discover, more to learn, more to explore. Keep that curiosity alive, folks, and keep diving deep into the fascinating world of health and wellness. Until next time.